Hello, Kathleen Klein. Linda, how y'all doing? Hello, Diane. Miss Ashley. There it does. There's a rambling woman there. Oh, I can't buzz. Hello, Mr. Steve. You got him fixed up, huh, Ashley? Oh, yeah. Hey, did you ever get in rain, Steve? Well, that's good. That'll help a little, won't it? I'll tell you what, I got pretty hot on that motorcycle yesterday riding. Didn't realize quite how much I would get dehydrated. I haven't been able to get enough water or drink or ice since then. Oh, Rocket done fine. He's still mad at me for moving his kennel, but other than that. But it's funny, I thought, I went and bought him a big bone today. And thought, well, he'll get him where he's chewing on that thing. He's scared of that bone. He'll sneak up on it and growl and back up. Mm. Hello, Plug. Boy, that old desert will come to life with a little bit of rain, don't it, Steve? He likes some of them. This bed I go to, uh, ever since Rocky was about 7, 8 weeks old, and everybody in the place just wears Rocky out. I'll come in there and one of them gals will grab Rocky and say, "I'll be back in a minute," and take him in the back, and they play with him and everything else. So he don't mind going. Hello, River. They, it's amazing how fast it can green up, isn't it, Steve? That'll work, Blood. About 3 days after decent rain, well, that whole desert looks different. Yeah. Steve, do you wonder sometime how in the hell you had time to work? Hey, Miss Bree, how you doing, girl? I'll tell you what, it looked like they had a crowd going there last night. That Travis cracked me up. I got a funny feeling that me and Travis could get in all kind of trouble. I need to get you an eye up here. Hello, Cookie. How you doing, bro? I'm gonna get you an eye up here and get her wound up on Travis. Well, there's one thing about Bree. She got her travel trailer ready. She can always hit the road. Now, you know, it's funny. Bree's not bashful around a campfire. You moving around, aren't you, Cookie? Steve, Bree told me that she had a video of her in a bikini on the beach, but she just hadn't published it yet. That might go viral. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've been waiting for her. I sent her a note and told her when she published that thing, she'll let me know. Bree, what color is that bikini? Not a yellow polka dotted one, is it? Hello, Mr. Kenny. I bet Bree's red right now. Bet she's blushing. Mm-mm. Yeah, here they go. One more bottle of wine, Bree. Mm. Yeah, I can't believe I let that run by. Hello, Miss Janice. How you doing? Hello, Robert.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Kenny. What you up to, man?
I know much. I've been going since about 12, 12:30 this afternoon,
Mm.
pretty much. I didn't get home till about 15, 20 minutes after 7.
I didn't sleep real good last night, so I lay down and took a nap today. Boy, I had a nightmare last night, Kenny, that you wouldn't believe.
What was that?
Oh, I dreamed I got married, and I woke up in a cold sweat. And I sure was glad. That's the worst nightmare I had in a long time.
Oh, Lord. I see that Bree's talking about the kitty in the chat. Oh, Lord.
What's the matter, Kenny? Kenny said if Bree's gonna wear a bikini, he gonna show up at the next meetup.
Oh Lord.
Mm. That was a bad dream, though, man. I ain't got over that yet.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh Lord.
I ain't scared of much, but
Did you know? Janice says, "Did you know the woman you supposedly married, Ron?"
no, she had a generic face. I guess she could just change up however she wanted to.
Mm.
Hell, I was trying to get out of there. I wasn't taking notes. Hell,
Fairy doesn't stand hello to you. Fairy doesn't stand hello to you. I woke him up because he's messing. He's messing up his phone. He's doing something to his phone in his sleep.
I don't know all these damn answers to all these questions they're asking me. All I know is it scared the hell out of me.
Did Troy come in here? I didn't see Troy in here. Where's Troy? Oh, camp maintenance guy, Troy. Okay.
Mm.
Hey, Sharon Lewis.
Hello, Miss Sharon. We didn't get around to the domestic part of it, Plug. Oh, yeah. That would have been a hell of a nightmare.
Yeah, I've been out paying bills all day.
Fingernails are tough sometimes, Janet. I can just see Kenny if he'd have had that dream.
It's hard telling in my sleep. It's absolutely hard telling in my sleep.
Kenny'd be like I was. I might have said I do, but I never did say I was blind.
Oh, hey, Cat. Y'all gonna really enjoy that video. It's coming out, and it's coming out tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning.
What you talking about? Bree's bikini video or?
No.
Oh, okay.
My video that I did.
You're not in a damn bikini, are you?
No. Lord, no.
Another bad dream.
No. Lord, no.
I can just see Kenny in a yellow polka dot bikini.
Oh, Lord, that'd be painful for me. That would be painful for me.
What would be painful about it?
Uh, man. I'm saying though, us males are not built to wear bikini. Oh Lord, us males are not made to do that.
Well, how you know? Some of them gals, some of them females on that cruise are gonna be in them bikinis. Oh, we'll get to you, Cookie. Yeah, that reminds me of a joke, but I ain't gonna tell it on here. I don't know when she gonna post it. She said she had made it, but she just hadn't posted it yet. Bree, do you have to get so many likes before you post that? Yeah, I can see this now. Bree in a bikini, a pair of cowboy boots on, riding a horse. Oh, you post yours the same day that Bree post hers, Kenny?
Bree don't post videos on YouTube.
Well, she got to post this one. Y'all could both have a bikini video.
No. No. Um, I would like to see her post those waterfalls that she goes to.
I didn't know what the hell you was gonna say there for a minute.
None. Oh Lord.
Mm-mm. You know, I was looking forward to meeting Bree, but I don't know if I want to meet her or not. She like hit me over the head with a baseball bat or something.
Oh.
Kenny'd have to get used to that butt floss.
Oh Lord, where has this chat gone to?
He's thinking about it anyway. What are you thinking right now, Kenny? Kenny, answer me, huh? I give you a quarter for what you're thinking.
um, River says Rocky Mountain oysters in a G string. Um, mm, no. Uh, um,
You done seen him in a bikini, Fair?
That won't happen. Not in this lifetime. It
No,
won't.
no. What you studying about?
No. Oh Lord.
Damn. I just can't hardly picture you in a bikini for some reason.
That's gonna be very painful.
Not the.
Oh Lord. No.
You can motorboat easy then.
I'll pass.
Pass. You talking gas or parting or what?
No, pass on. No. Pass on motorboat.
Damn, Kenny.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a surprise sometimes when you get a little gal you're sort of partial to and reach up there and take her home and go kiss her good night and reach out there and give her a big hug and she farts when you do.
No. No, River Sticks. No. Not happening. Not possible.
Carl, you got to hear what Kenny's going to do here.
I'm not going to do anything.
Well, how come you talking like this?
I'm not going to do anything.
Damn, these women are mean. I tell you what, Bree just plumb ass ignoring us, you know it? She's speaking to everybody that comes in the chat, but she just completely ignoring us.
Hey, Lacey.
Mm-mm. No, we're not picking on him.
Oh, Lord.
He just made a deal with Bree that he'd wear a bikini if she would.
No.
What do you mean, no? That's what you said a while ago.
No, I didn't.
Now, Kenny.
I would know because that is painful for us males. That's more. That's more made for a female thing than it is for a.
Go for it, Bree. Oh, shit.
What happened there, Ron?
I think I got one place on my ribs. If I'm in a certain position and I cough, it'll get me.
Oh.
So don't be starting no bullshit now and get me. Man, you plumb cold blooded. I thought you was my buddy. Damn, I was trying to see what kind of food you CGIF was putting out. Mm-mm-mm.
Looks like a picture of a cow and a poop emoji.
And a what?
A cow and a poop emoji.
A poop emoji.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm in the wrong chat.
Oh Lord. Well, uh, yeah, all all animals and human beings do that number, Bree and everybody.
What number?
They go to the bathroom.
Why has everybody put a number on that? You ever think about that?
No,
I
not
need.
really.
I see. I need to go do number two. I still ain't figured out where that came from. Hello, Ray. Mm-mm-mm. Bree's over there trying to figure out how she can draw a emoji like she wants to.
Hey, Ray.
That is the funniest thing in the world. Rocky cheese on everything. There. And he's scared of that bone. Hmm. Well, that just depends on what kind of bind you're in, Linda. Damn. What's the topic tonight, Kenny?
Well, it looks like a mixture of all kinds of different stuff.
Kenny in a bikini.
No, it ain't happening. Not in this lifetime.
Yeah, me too, Steve. I guess we're gonna have to get fairy dust in a bikini too. We can make our own calendar, can't we, Kenny? You get fairy dust and Bree, Linda, Diane, and
It's
hey,
hard telling where the. It's hard telling.
do what?
It's hard telling. I don't know. Uh, no, it don't happen either. It don't happen either, Troy. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Yeah, this is always an education in here. I don't know what Carl's typing tonight.
That is actually Lacey. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's his special needs daughter, Lacey. Typing that.
Well, you just let that gal type all she wants to.
That's her way of saying hello to everybody.
All right. Yeah. See, I learned something. I'm gonna be a smart old man. I thought you gonna be on page one, Cat. We just need Doug in here. Me and Doug and Kenny be the judges. How about that, Kenny?
I don't know about that now.
Cookie just leaned back in that chair, just mind going 900 miles an hour. Should I say it or should I not say it? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Mm-mm. You know, I was listening to you a while ago, Kenny. I tried something when I was putting my videos up,
Mm-hmm.
and you were talking about how to post the videos where you got the most views. You know how I got the most views on mine? Was every 3 days. So you didn't post another one that was taken away from the one that you just posted, you know.
Yeah.
But that's what worked for me the best. If I posted one every day, well then they got to lapping over and you just get the views on the ones they're always going to the new one. That's what I'm trying to
Well,
say.
there's I know there's some channels out there they post like one video right after another. Like they'll post two or three videos in the same day, and I'm like, wait a minute, you just posted one not even 5 minutes ago, and you're already posting another one. You know?
Yeah. It I don't know. I sort of kept up with it for a while when I was doing the regular videos, and that every third day worked the best for me. I got the most views that way.
And usually, like people have talked about, some people's attention span is not going to be no more than probably 8 to 10 minutes at the most.
Yeah.
Um,
And, you know, everybody does it their own way. I
yeah,
just got through watching one a while ago, and that guy, anytime he puts a video up, it's about motorcycles. It'll be at least 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes on a video, you know.
yeah.
And but he doesn't post but about every 2 weeks.
He doesn't post but about every 2 weeks then, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't post real often.
But
Now let me know how it goes, Linda. Hello, Andrew. Hey.
yeah, I have to go back and watch them. Camp Glory One. I got the notification for them. Sometimes I get notifications from people that I'm subscribed to. Sometimes I don't, and I usually have to. Them notifications is iffy. They I come and go. They.
sometimes I don't think the YouTube knows what they're doing at all. I think they just sort of roll the dice and let it go. I think they got more people getting on YouTube than they know what to do with.
Well, mostly people, that's what they use for their YouTube, I mean, as far as their entertainment, as far as TV goes.
Yeah,
Most people don't even have TV anymore. Most people don't have cable. And they just get on the internet, and you know, you can find all kinds of stuff on there on YouTube. Even you can find how-to videos, like how to repair something on your vehicle, or how to cook something, or
yeah. I need to. I've got a whole bunch of videos I need to touch up and send out. I don't do much to them, but I think I'm gonna try to trim them up to where they're all 8 to 10 minutes. Angie, what you doing tonight, gal?
Now me, I will literally watch. Me personally, I know there's some people that won't, but I'm one of these people that will. I will literally watch a full, no matter how long the video is or how long the live stream is. I will go back and rewatch the full thing. It may take me a while to watch it, but I will I will watch the full. I'm one, like I said before many times before. If you get a subscription from me, if I subscribe to a channel, I will literally go through and binge watch every one of their videos, everything that they have on their channel, and
Yeah, there's. I don't know. I take spells. I'm into so much different kind of stuff that I'll go to flipping through that thing and see what ones they recommend. And but I'm like you were talking about. I bet I haven't kept my TV on twice in the last year.
I canceled. I canceled cable TV. I ain't had cable TV in like over a year or more, I'd
Yeah,
say.
yeah, I did too.
Uh,
Are any of y'all using? If you use a TV for your monitor, uh, does it? Is that harder to do, or I mean, have you ever tried that, Kenny?
no, I haven't tried it. I'd like to try it though, uh, but I haven't tried it yet.
I need to sort of read up on that.
Now I know you can give a thumbs up, and you can click on a video. You can find people's channels on the TV and stuff like that, but you can't comment through the TV. You have to have another device in order to comment on that channel what you're watching. But you can give a thumbs up, and you can, um, like I said, you can like the video. You can share the video out. You can.
Well, I need to find out if you can run one. If you can run your laptop and but just use a TV for the monitor. Then you ought to be able to comment and everything.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Hello, Amy. How you doing, girl? Now, did I miss Mike coming in?
Hey, Amy. Hey, Mike.
Hello, Moon.
Okay, Muno Miami says yes. You can if you have a smart TV, you can use your TV as the monitor. See, I didn't know that.
Well, I'm rigging that cab over up, and I've got a laptop in it, but I hate that little small screen on that laptop. If I can hook it up to that TV, that'd work good. And it wouldn't have to be a real big TV. It'll be bigger than a monitor.
Janice says not all smart TVs can do it. Hers can't. She said.
And probably somebody on YouTube got a video on it. Hello, Mike. Yeah, and I'll have to play with that. I even thought about putting a regular desktop in that cab over.
Yeah. I like to. I got one of them. I got one of them Fire Sticks, and I like to hook. I like to hook it up to. Of course, I got to get rid of this TV. This TV, the bulbs is shot in it, but I got one in my room that I think still works. Um, that I'd like to move from in my room in here, and I can watch people's YouTube on their. I can even run a playlist on the TV if I wanted to, and let it run all night long. Because
Well,
I actually had someone give me actually I know a YouTuber gave me a Fire Stick to hook up to the TV. I just haven't had a chance to hook it up because, like I said, mine and Dad's disabilities, we're not able to lift the TV from my room to over there where that old TV that it doesn't work, and we're not able to lift that TV off because we don't balance very well, and due to our disabilities, we're not able to. That's the reason why I haven't. That's the reason why I haven't hooked nothing up.
if I watch a movie, it's gonna be on the internet. You
Yeah.
know.
Well,
So
and like I said, I've got that now. I've got that U.S. If I want to watch TV, I've got that USTV.go. Uh, yeah, USTV.go website. It's a website that works off the internet, and you pick up all your sports channels, your game show network, the history channel, the sci-fi channel, the all them stations that you get on like regular cable TV. You can pick all them up on that website, and 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 all thing you need is a the only thing you need is a VPN, which is a virtual private network. And I what I did was I bought the 2 year. I signed up for the Nord VPN, and I signed up for like 2 years, and I think it was like 189, 190, almost $200 for 2 years, and I don't have to worry about. I paid it one time for 2 years. Now I don't have to worry about it again. I do not have to worry about it again for 2 years, and and I can go in there and watch what all I want to watch, the Game Show Network or the Golf Channel, or even if I was into wrestling, I could watch the WWE Network. I mean, it works on, and see, I can if I had that if I had that Fire Stick, I can run that same program off of that. I can run that same program off of that Fire Stick. Good night, Bree. Hey,
Hello.
She Devil.
Hello, She Devil. How you doing tonight? Yeah, get ready to break that video out, Bree.
Well, see, the thing is, the website will not let you watch anything on that website without a VPN. Because I've tried it. They won't let you watch anything. You have to have a VPN in order to watch anything. The website itself.
Well, I'm gonna have to play with that. I need to check that TV in the camper.
Even there's a channel that I used to watch. I haven't seen them in a coon's age, so to speak. Um, called I'm using the Nord VPN is what I'm using. But anyway, what I was gonna say was there's a channel called BTD. It stood for British Tea Drinker, and they were the ones that told me about this. Um,
I'll check that call.
that told me about this website because they asked me, said what They asked me, said, what type of programs do you like to watch on TV, on your cable TV? And I said, oh, I love it. Uh, I love it, She Devil. It doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, I paid for it for 2 years, and I don't have to worry about paying for it again for another 2 years. And I don't have to pay a monthly. The only thing I need to pay for is my internet. Is all I need. As long as I got good internet, I can watch I can watch all the sports I want, all the golf, Game Show Network. You know, because in actuality, what I actually do miss on the what I when I had cable was the golf and the Game Show Network. Pretty much.
Yeah, y'all know more about this thing than I do.
I don't really have any problem with that with mine. I've never experienced that problem really. Now I do have ad remover on my devices to where it removes ads to where uh, I can watch a full video and things without having to watch a couple ads or whatnot, you know. And um, I have ad remover. I pay for that for a year usually. It's only like I think 40. I think I want to say $43 for the year. So yeah. Ron, where'd you go?
Do what?
Why'd you put me full screen?
I didn't know I did.
Yeah, I'm full screen.
Oh, okay. That better?
That better, yeah. But anyway.
Oh, me.
But I know that I know that when I had actual cable, I was paying. When I had actual cable TV, I was paying for cable TV and internet both, and both of them together, they were running my bill up to $200 and some a month. And now, since I only have internet, I'm only paying like since I'm on a reduced government thing to where they reduce the internet bill or whatever until they run out of funds or whatever they call it. I forget what they even call it, but the regular internet by itself is usually $78 a month. But since I'm on that reduced uh, government thing, it's only like $52 a month.
Cookie, I know you haven't got into trouble one time tonight. I can't believe that. Cookie too quiet. I tell you what, that every time I sort of get where I know what I'm doing, well, it'll change something. I've got a nice laptop. I just don't like it. Yeah,
Good night, Cookie.
Cookie, you have a good one, bro. It's
I
hard.
haven't I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that here, Janice. It might be free in your part, but not here.
Hope you have a good flight tomorrow, Cookie. Oh, dang, sorry about that.
You getting sleepy there, Ron?
A little bit. I'm all right.
Hmm. Well, hmm, I don't know, man. I, I,
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was tomorrow, Cookie. I bet you I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. I got a couple of friends of mine that they want to take a little ride on them bikes tomorrow. Hot as it is, they may be a long day before it's over with. I love it new bike I got, but the seat on it after about 2.5, 3 hours, ooh,
yeah, it's rough on the bud, huh?
you ain't lying. I'm gonna have to go get one of them sheepskins or something put on it. Well, I can understand why you sleepy, Diane. Here you on this thing from daylight to daylight. What'd you do before you had the internet, Kenny?
What did I do before I had the internet?
Yeah.
Mm, I, I've never had to really, I've never really had to experience, this, I never really had the experience back in Dad's time and in your time. I've never really had to experience that really because ever since I've been in school, even in elementary and middle and high school, we always had to do something on the internet.
Boy, I can carry you back down that road. The first computer I bought worked on a reel to reel tape. You know, one of these cassette tapes, and you didn't have uh, Windows on it. You had to write your own computer program.
Our dad used to do that.
Yeah, that's the first computer I ever had. Yeah, dog. I had a friend of mine that was a logger. He was one of the smartest men I ever met in my life. I hunted with him, and he got one of those little old reelers, and he was like 75 years old when that came out, and he got to messing with it and wrote a program so where he could tap into the courthouse and wouldn't have to go back and forth to his office. And he wrote such a good program that Microsoft bought that program from him. And now that's the first program he'd ever wrote, you know. What are you doing? Locking him up, Amy? Mean old thing to that little puppy. Well, do the cat sleep with you, Amy?
Yeah, I was just looking. Um,
Do what?
yeah, my yearly plan price is $43.89 for the ad remover I have for a year.
Well, you put that puppy on the bed with them; they'll keep each other entertained.
But then I learned that it won't work on a phone unless you use Firefox. You have to download Firefox on the phone.
Good night, Camp Maintenance.
Then that uh can't maintenance guy
How long are you gonna be gone on that cruise, Kenny?
from the 15th of October until the 23rd.
And then you coming back going to Disney World?
And as soon as I get back, we'll be heading straight to Disney.
How long are you gonna be there?
From then until the 7th or 6th of November.
Damn, buddy, you gonna have a hell of a vacation, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be gone what? 3 weeks?
Hey, Bariotic.
Yeah, hello there. Bariacs? Hmm. All right, have a good one, Rick.
Good night, River. That is how you pronounce that is Bariotic. Bariotic is how you pronounce that.
And you expect me to remember that?
I'll keep reminding you. I'm alright.
My tongue don't wrap around some of these names real good. Paradise, where you at now? Are you still up north? I was wondering if your car was still doing all right. If that was what it was. We appreciate you dropping in. I don't know why. Did you ever get your bed like you wanted in that car where you could sleep in it comfortable?
Bye, Barriotic. Have a good day at work. I'm gonna go by your channel and see if I catch up on some videos you put out. I'll be binge watching your channel.
You know, we're talking about when to post in videos.
Yeah,
If you watch these real big channels, they post one a week. You know,
yeah.
and some,
Well,
you know,
they say that YouTube. I've heard this too. YouTube wants you to be consistent with your content. They want you to, and the more consistent you are, the the more that they will push your content out. Is what I've heard.
they're starting to kick this out a little bit. We'll get somebody comes in every night or two and talk about it popped up on their screen. You know,
And the more interaction you get on your stuff, the more YouTube will push it out as well.
well, as comment, does that count that way?
Commenting, and thumbs up and sharing it out. Yeah.
Hell, yeah.
Now that's what I've been told, but now I mean there's all kinds of different. I mean there'll be somebody tell you something different. I mean but you know
Well, the YouTube changes so fast you can't keep up with all of it. YouTube has never been right since they went to the what was it, analytics. It's that whole different world. Yeah, you get a lot of that in chat on this deal. We ought to be consistent as hell. 175 lives and we missed two. Don't seem like we ought to have had that many lives, does it, Kenny? There you go. Does it seem like we've had 175 lives in a row?
it's hard to believe it. Time goes by.
Yep.
Time. Does this also work on Facebook too, Janice? Because when I use it works on Facebook as well, along with YouTube.
Mm. I looked at my subs today and it was all three, 333.
I think when I looked at it, it was 334 a few minutes ago. I think.
That's good. You take that gal and tell her good night for all of us.
Good night, Lacey, and everybody in the Ellsworth Carl family.
Hello, Mo Bang. Yeah, these females are sort of scary sometimes, aren't they? What you been up to tonight? Are you getting ready to go dash?
Hey, Mo Bang.
Make me choke to death here. And what's the difference, Mo Bang? Yes, dear. What are you talking about, Mo Bang? Talking about somebody shooting gun. Oh, yeah. That's a good answer he's going to get.
Thankfully, they quit setting those things off here at my house around here. I cannot stand those things.
They sort of shut them down here. It's been so dry that uh, I don't think they're letting them pop
Or,
firecrackers.
technically, it's actually illegal in the city limit uh, to be setting them off, but it's only supposed to be for the professionals that do it that set them off. But around this neighborhood, around here, and things, people, cops, and you call the cops or something, they just sit there and laugh at you.
Well, that other dog I had was firecrackers or a gun. Hello, Rango. Uh,
Hey, Ringo.
that dog would leave the country. You had to, like on 4th of July or Christmas or something, you just had to put that dog inside. You couldn't let him out. He'd take off running and you couldn't catch him. Now, Rocky, it don't seem to bother him too much.
I can't stand fireworks. I can't stand shotguns, either one. So I'm out on both.
I don't like staying around the fireworks. I'll get sort of wound up sometimes. When the fireworks start, I usually come in here and put a headset on and get on YouTube.
Yeah, I need. I need to see if I can get.
Oh, Lord, they make a ton off of it. My granddaughter and her husband run one of them fireworks stands, and then my ex-son-in-law runs one, and they'll make $3, $4, $5,000 in a week. You know,
Just on fireworks.
just selling fireworks. There's about a 300% markup in them things. You buy them for $1 and sell them for $3.
I'd rather spend that. I'd rather spend that money on my old vehicles more than I would them fireworks.
Yeah, they want to know what you ate at the restaurant today, Kenny.
You'll see the video tomorrow. The video comes out tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Well, here it's dry. Even though we had that big rain the other night, that bring some green grass up, but the old grass is tall and dead. Man, you talk about a fire quick. There were some guys that some farmers that they got these catalytic converters get so hot on these new cars, and they really got to watch driving out in a pasture or something. They'll set the grass on fire. It's a drive.
I don't have to worry about catalytic converter because I ain't got no catalytic converter on that truck whatsoever. All I've got on that truck is straight pipe and headers. That's all I got on that truck. And I'm wanting to do the van the same way. I'm wanting to take and cut the catalytic converter off and put either dual exhaust or straight pipe all the way to the back. Because I love the sound of straight pipe or dual exhaust, especially on a V8 engine.
Well, you know, and the a lot of the times them engines won't run as good with straight pipe. They got to have some back pressure on them a lot of the time. Now, back when we were racing, that was one thing that if you running straight headers, you had to set that motor up for them.
Well, I know my cousin had a car one time. I can't remember what type of car he had or truck, whatever he had. He said that was all he ever run on one and never did hurt his engine at all.
Well, it's not going to hurt the engine. It's just some of them don't put as much horsepower out with them straight pipes as they do one with a little bit of back pressure on them.
Well, I know that truck. It's got that 350 in it. It don't take it long. It don't take it long to get up and go. And Dad had it up to about 70, 75 mile an hour a day in no time. And he barely even had any had any.
Y'all supposed to have some pretty bad storm, Diane. Yeah, that's right, Mobang. I really see these guys do that on these motorcycles. They'll take them baffles out of it, and the damn bike won't run as good. They'd put them baffles back in it, in the exhaust pipe, where you got some back pressure. What are they supposed to be What are you supposed to get in a storm, Diane? Just wind and rain, or tornadoes, or what? Mm,
And I know he can let off of it, and it'll he can let off of it, and you can hear it backfire.
yeah, I built some stuff one time on a car I had. They
But I know why, because the timing's setting a little set a little high on it anyway. The timing is set a little high anyhow. But
I built some deals on a car I had. It had dual exhaust on it, and had it where there was two cables run up inside the car, and I'd be running straight exhaust, and I could pull them cables, and there was another pipe bypass there, and it would go back to regular exhaust system. So you could tone it if you're someplace you need to tone it down, you could, and you do that all from inside the car. You just build all kind of junk on them cars. Yeah. Who was in here that one night, Mo Bang? You said something about a single cylinder 650, and they didn't believe you. They don't build no single cylinders that big. I thought to myself, oh, you need to go back and look at a little motorcycle history. I looked at a motorcycle 3 days ago that they got in. Kenny, that thing was now this was on a motorcycle, 310 horse motor, and it would run 250 miles an hour off
wow,
off the showroom floor, brother.
wow,
A 250 is humping. Woo!
that's really getting on it, ain't it? Hey, Adventures of Moon Man.
You still ride very much, Tim? Ducati. They're sort of coming back. Yeah. Hello, Lorraine. How you doing, girl?
Hey, Lorraine. Janice wants the link, Ron. She wants to show me something.
Uh-oh. You better watch her if you start whispering in your ear. Well, I got hold of a gal that does a lot of sewing today, and they're working on your pillowcase. Hey, Janice. How you
Hi
doing, girl?
everyone. Good, thanks. I've sorry to interrupt you. I'll get off. I'll just show Kenny. I was just about the ad blocker, Kenny. It sits resident in Chrome and covers all YouTube, Facebook. In fact, anywhere, even on like if you get onto news sites and things like that, it kills the ads. Or if you want, you get on a site. Some of them they won't let you on with an ad blocker, but you can actually pause it for once only. on that particular site. Then you just refresh and it'll allow you access to the site.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy, it's free.
Yeah.
Now I did, bear with me. I just copied a screenshot of where, hang on, I've got to just minimize it a bit so I can get into, get back to StreamYard.
I'm still.
Hang on, I'll just share this with you. And it's just an extension in Chrome. So whenever you've got Chrome open, you can. It's resident. So
Because that's all I ever use is Chrome. My browser.
Yeah.
As far as my internet browser and stuff. And search engine.
Yeah, so hang on, I'll just up the ante on size there.
Matter of fact, when I was in school, that was all. That was what we had to use. We had to make sure our devices. That we had Google Chrome, because some of the programs that they used in school only worked off of Google Chrome, nothing else.
Yeah. No, well, look, I use Chrome all the time, but there's AdBlock and AdBlock Plus, so you can suit yourself really what you want. I just use the AdBlock, but yeah, it's just a free download.
Yeah, what's the difference? What's the difference?
Not a heck of a lot, I don't think. You can actually sign up for a paid version of it, or I just use the free version, and I've never had any hassles with it. It sits resident. I've got I use Trend Micro as my virus protection. Both of them sit resident in the browser, so wherever I am, I'm covered. So it cuts out all the ads, both on Facebook, YouTube, you name it.
Okay.
And also my virus protection also keeps me safe also, wherever I go. It's constantly resident. So, but as I said, it's free. It can save you, you're almost $50 a year, and it'll do exactly the same thing. It's easy to operate.
I'll probably look more into it when
just Google it on Chrome, and you'll find it's quite good. It's recommended by all the
because
all the computer companies that do all the reviews and stuff.
It won't work off of like my. It says you're supposed, but.
I think you can get. I'm not sure about AdBlock or AdBlock Plus for your phone, but there are ad blockers for phones, and they are free. You can get free ones. Yeah. So just Google it, Kenny, and have a look, and you can check up on reviews and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, they're good. It's definitely worthwhile having. But anyway, I'll get out, Ron, and I'll leave you guys to it. I'll
stay up here, Jan.
You can stay up here.
Yeah. No, but that's all I wanted to do was just show Kenny what it does. As I said, you just then go into Chrome and just accept your extension, and it pops up the icon.
That's what this one is. This one's in my extension as well.
Yeah. It's the same principle, but I find it good, Kenny. So.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, it's free. It'll save you almost $50 a year that you can, put towards your camera gear or whatever, you need to put some money to.
Yeah. Thanks for showing me that, Janice.
That's okay. Yeah, I can help. I will. Yeah, it's, as I said, it's in the Chrome web store, so. Yeah, but anyway, just have a read up about it and Google it and, satisfy yourself before you commit. And, if it saves you $50, good on it.
Mm-hmm.
sound like this Starlink may be fixing to start having trouble. I was listening.
Yes, I heard.
Yeah, that Dish Network or something trying to file a lawsuit on them.
Yeah,
Oh,
something about the upload speed.
Yeah, it's the megahertz their channel that they're running stuff back and forth on.
Mm.
And I figured somebody's going to get in on that deal before it was over with. He's stepping on a lot of toes.
Yeah, but put it this way. Yeah, if he's not, if he doesn't win, he'll just buy the company. End of problem.
I got offered through my Verizon where if I wanted to, I could. I don't know how good the Verizon internet is, but I could get the home internet for like $35 a month.
Boy, they're offering some good programs, but every one of them's on a year contract. They're trying to get you tied in for a year while that Starlink's getting started. I think I don't believe they can stop that old boy. They might slow him down a little bit, but
Who's that? Elon Musk.
yeah, he cracked me up too.
Yeah.
He got a lot of stuff going.
Yeah, I don't think there's Starlink here, but it's limited at the moment. And I think it's only home situation at the moment and in the southern reaches of Australia. I think sometime next year they're anticipating expanding it. But to set up with the Starlink, the mobile Starlink, it's going to cost us here over $1,000. Yeah, something like about $1,200. And that's for the, your equipment. And then I forget what it was, you pay a month for it after that. It was about $180, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it, but I've been sort of holding off because I figured something was going to come up. There's going to be some bugs someplace.
Yeah.
So I may wait till this thing gets over with.
Do you? Is it your home internet, She Devil, or is it like I said? I could bring this thing that they have, and I can set it here like I've got my Spectrum internet. I can have it like sitting right here next to me. All I gotta do is just hook it up and everything. And hey, Darian.
Yeah, I'm back in the old CB days. That was a big deal. You put so much power out, you bleed over on 3 or 4 channels or something. Oh, they didn't like that.
No, especially if they live next door. It used to interfere with your TVs and all. We get a ham radio operator next door to you. God help you. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. But usually they were far enough up the ladder that it wasn't quite so bad. But
oh yeah, but it's the wattage they're popping out with the interference that you get off them. Yeah.
I had some buddies of mine that had damn crank up tires. You were supposed to be over, what was it, 20 foot above a roof.
Yeah.
They could crank up to about 60, 70 feet. And all on electric motors, they could run it up and down. And some of them people, they talk people all over the world every day.
Yeah. We used to be able, we'd get out in the open spaces here on the old CB radios, just with a helico on the roof of your car. And you get out on the flat, especially at night time and we could pick up people anywhere, Indonesia or up into through Asia. It was even talking to somebody where it was somewhere in England there, just on the, the bounce on the skip. They'd come in and out, but yeah, it used to be amazing.
Yeah. I used to talk to them in the Bahamas every night.
Yeah, a lot of fun in those days with CB radio.
Well, the CBs, they were going to be real tough on you. You had to have a license when all that stuff first started. And it got so big so fast that they just couldn't control it. I mean, they gave up. When I first got in the CBs, if you said a cuss word on there, boy, they would get on your case quick. And now
the truckies still use them here, I think, to a degree, but the Channel 19, but most of it's phased out now, so because we've got probably Telstra here has got the broadest coverage Australia wide, and everyone's on their phones, and you can generally pick up, and of course with the NBN now, which is nationwide, it's unless you get out in the middle of the sticks somewhere, you're pretty much, on your own. But, if you're going to go seriously, bush bashing out, in the likes of the Tanami or something like that, you'd either carry an EPIRB with you or, or a sat phone, one or the t'other.
A lot of people going with that ham license. I've got several friends of mine that are getting into the hams.
I don't know whether it was a big thing here, umpteen years back, but I don't know what the situation is these days. Long time since I've been on them.
Well, I keep one in my truck when I'm traveling. I don't listen to it all the time, but especially when I get around big towns, I'll reach down and flip it on, because a lot of times you got a wreck in a lane on traffic, or somebody blew a tire, and there's a tire in the middle of the road or something like that, and it helps.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can save you a lot of time if you got a wreck in front of you and you know it ahead of time to where you get off, So I always run. I don't listen to it all the time, but
yeah. No, I used to have the magnetic antenna, stuck to the roof of the car, and we used to get out, and there was a group of, I don't know how many of us, it just depend on the night, I guess. It could be anywhere from 10 cars to about 30 cars, and we'd all have a meet-up spot, down the other side of the lake from me, in the car parks down there, and we'd sit around and yak and catch up with one another, and people blowing in and out all the time. But we'd
have a good one, Darian.
We'd all head off in different directions, and one would go he, and then we'd have to hone in on their signal and find them. God, we used to have a lot of fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, people are always wanting to contact people that they're not around, And I used to talk to an old boy down in the Bahamas nearly every night on skip, but his ground plane was the ocean.
Yeah, he was out in the ocean. Yeah.
Boy, that's something that could talk. And of course, he had a lot of power too. He was running on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it had its inherent problems too. Like especially mobile and that. I know, I got hunted on one night there, and it was a load of young bucks were tracking me, and one of my mates in the clan said, "Get the hell out of Dodge. You got somebody honing in." They were following them. And yeah, I just started up the car and took off. And sure enough, they come to the spot where I'd been. And yeah, it had its inherent problems. There's always a bad egg amongst the hen, in the hen house.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You can't worry about being safe all the time. You gotta just use your
No,
head.
no. But the gang was looking out. I was he that particular night, and just these hoons were, homing in on me, and so I was told to relocate, so I did, and I relocated over to the other side, and sure enough, we watched them as they hunted around where I'd been, looking for me. Yeah. But I'd gone.
It's funny. On here other night, they had some people talking about tent camping, and they were talking about they were scared to do it unless there were 4 or 5 people, camping together. And asked me, though they knew I tent camped a lot up in the mountains, and asked me about it. And I said, man, to me, I'm a hell of a lot safer out in the boondocks someplace than I am in a damn town.
Yeah.
You get town, you don't know what kind of idiot you're fixing to run into.
Yeah. We find a lot with the grey nomads here that, they're all caravanners. And, come the winter months in the southern region, everyone heads north. But, they get out on the roads. But you'll see them, they don't convoy, but they sort of congregate, out in spots where they pull up, get off the road, on dusk, simply because it's too dangerous to travel, in the dark, simply because of all the wildlife and what have you. But, and you'll find that, like you'll go to bed and you'll wake up and there'll be half a dozen caravanners parked, all in the same radius as you. But, they sort of, gang up. And, you meet some terrific people along the way because you're all like-minded. You're all doing the same thing. But it's good.
Before I go to Quartzsite this year, I'll put it out on YouTube that when I'm leaving and about how I'm going to run, and I'm not going to lead a group of people. I did that one time, and I didn't like that. But
No.
I'll tell them where I'm going to be and when I'm leaving, and
Yeah.
then you can sit there and discuss it. And if you pick a point somewhere down the road, if everybody wants to show up there, fine. If they don't want to show up, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I mean, if I were to do it again, and if I was travelling by myself, I'd would try to team up with at least one other. Not necessarily doing the same things, but having pre-arranged meetup points. Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Just for a bit of safety in numbers. Yeah, and especially out in the no man's land. I mean, as far as the eye can see, it's just open country, and you're an easy target if you're found, especially by yourself.
Well, I tell you what, that's one thing about, isn't it? Quartzsite, the 2 years I went out there, I liked it, Mobank. I went out there one year, and I had one of these little casita travel trailers, and there's a group of them met out there. And I didn't hang around too long. I think a day and a half, 2 days, and then I was ready to get off by myself again. But it was nice to meet up and put some. It's just like this thing, put some faces to the names,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but females are certainly more vulnerable than males, and don't forget, here it's illegal to have a gun, so you're not armed, and well, you're not supposed to be. Put it that way. Yeah. when I say it's illegal, there are limited, there is limited access to it, and it's all under license. But like farmers and things like that for controlling cattle and like things like that. They can get licenses to, for a shotgun or whatever. But and also, if you're in a gun club, like for sport, for sport related things, you can get an appropriate license for. But the restrictions involved are, they're huge. They're astronomical.
Yeah, a knife is anything with a sharp edge.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. If somebody's intent on causing harm, they'll use anything that they can get access to. Yeah, but I must admit, fortunately here, we don't have the crime rate anywhere near what you guys go through. Yeah. We certainly have crime without a doubt, but nowhere near the intense amount of numbers that you guys have.
Well, and what's funny about that is that in places we got real high crime rate, and that's mostly in big cities, and most of the time it's to where you can't own a gun, like Washington D.C., and that's the highest crime rate there are is where there's no firearms.
Yeah.
And but it's the same thing over there in y'all's big town. Now y'all got a pretty high crime rate.
No,
a lot more.
Yeah, but certainly, it's the denser the population, the more inherent problems you can have. Yes, without a doubt. But
I had a good.
look. I mean, just from my single perspective, I've lived by myself since I was 18 years of age, and I'm only 8 mile from the city as the crow flies. And so I'm in suburbia, and I can honestly say I have never felt in danger in any shape or form. I mean, God, I've got a 7-Eleven over the road here. I've walked across there at 3 o'clock in the morning without a second thought. Never felt. I've never felt afraid or threatened or anything.
Most of the states is like that, Janet.
Yeah.
I go anywhere I want to go, and just any time of the day or night, pretty well.
Yeah.
And but something that's real funny here, and I wouldn't have dreamed it. There's a hell of a lot more women go full time on these RVs than there is men. That really surprised me, and a hell of a lot of them are married, and their husbands don't like to camp, so they take the camper and take off and stay gone 6 months, or something like that. I was really shocked at that. I bet it's nearly 2 to 1. I bet there's nearly 2 women to every man that's full time. It's crazy. And I think maybe it's because the women were tied down with kids and all that kind of stuff, and when a husband could go do that, But it's sure that way.
Yeah, no, look, younger, I never gave it a second thought. I was happy to hit the road and travel overseas by myself, and all sorts of things. Never worried me. I was always aware of the situations that I was in. I mean, you always always guard yourself that way. But it didn't stop me. But you get older, you're not as quick on your feet as what you used to be, and I just wouldn't tackle that. Like I'd certainly travel again, But I'd have a point A to a point B situation. I wouldn't be, freelancing like I used to do. Yeah.
I got a note and a phone call from one of my old buddies I was in the service with, and he's in Australia now. And he was trying to get me to come down there, but I forget just what he called it. But basically, he's a government shooter, and he works for the big ranches and stuff down there. And what he's doing is shooting hogs and
Mm,
jackasses and camels and deer because they just overpopulate so bad. He
mm,
said there's a jillion damn camels down there, and so they tear everything up.
yeah. That and buffalo, the wild pig, foxes. Um, yeah. There's certainly we've had bounties on all of those, throughout the years. Even kangaroo culls from time to time. Um, it's an ongoing thing, and especially up the top end, with the buffalo and what have you. That they'll do um, aerial culls, as well as ground culls. But yeah, most of them, they'll round them up with the smaller helicopters and things like that to bring them in. Simply, because of the distances, they got to push them to corral them. But
They do that
yeah,
up big ranches down here in South Texas and that thick brush.
mm,
They'll
yeah,
do it with a helicopter.
yeah. No, it's a
But
case they have to because of the distances they cover. You like, especially up the top end, Northern Territory, Western Australia, and even Queensland. You got miles and miles and miles of nothing.
yeah,
And they'll, and of course the cattle, they're not fenced in per se, and they'll cull them, not cull them, they'll corral them. Like every year because they've got to brand them, and and also what they use for the meat industry and things like that, and then transport them or whatever. You bring them back down to breeding stock again, and thin them out a bit because the land will only support so much too.
uh,
Between the good years and the bad years, and we radiate between floods, and fires and um, and drought here. Yeah. And
well,
it's pronounced, yeah, quite pronounced up in the higher reaches, particularly.
this buddy of mine is we used to shoot together a lot,
Yeah.
and he knows I'm pretty fair at it. And he told me, he said, you get paid so much for each animal. And he was talking about that one day he killed 100 and something camels and like 25 or 30 donkeys and so many pigs. And I forget what he said he made that day, but it was a pretty good chunk of change. He said, if
Mm.
you said you can make a good living doing it. And then he was talking about, said he didn't do it, but said the wild dogs and the wild cats, the domestic cats that have gone wild,
Yeah,
he said they really tearing the country up in places.
they are. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Anything that was introduced here, whether it be, um, the cats, the foxes, and rabbits and things like that, because they've got no natural prey, they just breed like wildfire. And yeah, you've heard of the rabbit fences and what have you, throughout Australia, and and the dingo fences. Well, dingoes I don't think are such an issue here now, just by sheer weight and number. They've I don't believe that their numbers are up there to be of any sort of incidence to the ecology. But yes, you get your wild dogs, especially you get out in like sheep farms and things like that. Yeah, if you get wild dogs out there, they can make a hell of a mess too. Wild domestic dogs, I'm talking about, not the dingo. The dingo's the only native dog to Australia. All the rest were introduced.
So y'all don't have any big cats or anything like
No,
that.
no,
No, you
no.
don't. Dingoes, what about the only predator y'all got like that?
Would be the apex predator. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, he's the same size as just like a standard breed dog. He's not. They're not a big dog. They're not like. They're certainly not a wolf size or anything like that. Yeah,
Well, it's funny here in the States, you've got mountain lions, you've
yeah,
got dogs, what they call, we call them cow dogs here, and they're a cross between a cow and a domestic dog. And they're the worst one about killing cattle or sheep or something.
mm,
And then you got coyotes, and then you got wolves, you got bobcats, you got lynx, and all those are basically apex predators.
yeah, and cougars. Yeah,
And
mm,
so they control a lot of stuff. And
yeah, yeah. No, well, of the biggest animals here, in stature, would be the red kangaroo, and he can stand 6 foot tall. And then you come down in, but he's a herbivore. Um, you come down in size. You've got the emu, um, which is of the like an ostrich, and they're of no consequence. But just as far as meat eaters, yeah, is the biggest you got your dingo. Yeah,
so we done crawled over that 2 hours, so it's about time
yeah.
to do it, I
Oh,
guess.
well, I didn't want to take up your time, Ron, but anyway,
No,
I'll get,
I'm glad you come up here. I was going to tell you come on up earlier. You'd been
yeah,
up. Oh,
yeah. But
but
anyway,
I
oh, I,
appreciate you. Do what?
sorry, I was just going to say, I hope that helped gives you some ideas anyway, Kenny, to at least have a look at it.
Yeah, I'm all about if I can. I'm all about saving money if I can.
Yeah, why not? Why not? But I find it good. Works for me. So, yeah, and I'm certainly not the only one using it. There's something like about 10 million plus people using it. So,
Yeah.
anyway, good night, everyone. I'll let you go.
All right. Good night.
And,
Have a
have, a,
good.
have a great. It's your July 4th weekend this weekend.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
4th of July.
Yeah, happy 4th of July, everyone.
Do y'all celebrate anything like that?
No, Kenny. We used to have Guy Fawkes night, but they put a veto on all the firecrackers. So, yeah, that's long gone now.
Long gone now, huh?
Mind you, I've got parkland around me, and within throwing distance and that. And come New Year's Eve here, it lights up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, fireworks are illegal, but I just don't think they told the general public. The black market has a field day with them. So, but anyway, all right, guys, I'll let you go.
All right. Good night.
All right, guys.
Good night.
Thanks for having me, Ron.
Yeah. Have a good one, Kenny.